Hello, all. Welcome to the fifth topic of the fifth unit on SSIS. Okay. And in this particular lecture or in this particular session, we will be looking at emotional intelligence, which is another or one of the cardinal life skills that you are required to, master in order to navigate through life, not only just through your job or through your professional life, but also in your own personal life. You need it in order to navigate through it, right? So, emotional intelligence is often abbreviated as EQ, that is emotional quotient, or EI. Okay, that is your emotional intelligence. It is the ability to recognize, understand, and manage your own emotions, and the capacity to perceive and influence the emotions of others. Okay. So, and this, of course, involves, so this is constituted by a range of other technical skills, social and technical skills, like your effective communication, empathetic interaction, successful interpersonal relationships, and all of these together things together, make up your emotional intelligence, or EI. All right. Now, the thing is, uh, emotional intelligence, as we know, we associate it with, you know with your ability to perceive the world, or your ability to, do tasks quickly, and with your ability to pick concepts up quickly, or the ability of your brain to, or the flexibility of your brain to understand, retain, and analyze information. Okay. So this is your intelligence. Okay. So if you are good at maths or mathematics, you are deemed intelligent. Why? Because you are able to solve problems quickly. You are able to solve or crack a code quickly, right? So you are deemed intelligent if you are if you are either good at maths, or suppose you are good at learning things quickly, or suppose you are good at, or if you have a photographic memory, that is, whatever you read, one reading will actually help you retain that information, and you do not need to grind over and over again. Okay. So we associate intelligence to these things with academics solely, but intelligence can exist out of academia as well. It can exist beyond academics as well. And emotional intelligence is one form of intelligence which actually, you know testifies for the fact that intelligence can exist out of academia too. Okay. So, one such intelligence, as we know, is your emotional intelligence that we talked about right now. It is your emotional ability, or your ability to keep your emotions in check. Okay. It is your ability to, assess a human being based on the emotional uh, side of them that they're either showing or not showing. Okay. And with your emotional knowledge of the world around you, you are able to, you know, I wouldn't say manipulate, because that becomes very shady, but this knowledge and understanding of emotions help you to influence the emotions of others, right? So that is your emotional intelligence. All right. Now, what are the essential elements of an emotional intelligence? Okay. So also, one important aspect of emotional intelligence is that the better emotional intelligence you have, you are able to positively contribute to positively contribute towards those people, or you are able to positively contribute in the lives of those people who are suffering from mental health issues. So if you have a good emotional intelligence, or if you retain a good emotional intelligence, those people can actually bank on you for support. Okay. For emotional support in some way. All right. Next comes self awareness. Okay. One of the key elements of emotional intelligence. So, being self aware is a cornerstone stone of emotional intelligence skills. It involves recognizing and understanding your emotion strengths, weaknesses. Okay. So, before actually influencing the emotions of others, you are supposed to know about yourself. You're supposed to know about, your merits, your demerits. Okay. uh, what qualities you possess, what qualities you do not possess. So all of these things you are required to know about yourself. Then comes self management. So self management is built on self awareness, okay, which involves the ability to regulate and control one's emotions. And it includes like staying calm under pressure, adapting to change, and avoiding impulsive reactions. So all these come under your self management, okay. Now, those who are proficient in emotional intelligence and self management uh, can maintain a positive mindset even in, challenging situation. Then comes social awareness, okay. Now social awareness is the ability to comprehend and empathize with the emotions of others, okay. So individual who have strong social skills can pick up on nonverbal cues, understand different perspectives, and navigate social dynamics effectively, okay. So that is your social awareness. Then comes your relationship management, okay. So, relationship management involves using emotional understanding to build and maintain positive connections with others. Okay. So, the better emotional intelligence you have, the more, chances are that your relationships will with others will thrive because they will always bank on you. They will always lean on you for, support. Okay, so these are your, these are the elements of emotional intelligence. So these are what you are supposed to, possess in order to, navigate through life, because emotional intelligence without it, it is extremely difficult to navigate through life because there will be no emotional connection between one person and another person. If you're lacking in your emotional intelligence, then the world will start drifting away from you because you won't be able to emotionally relate to other people. We are human beings and we are driven by emotions as much as we are driven by food and other things in life, other necessities in life. Emotions are also something which are indispensable. If you do not know how to tackle them, if you do not know how to make use of them, if you do not know how to keep them in check, I'm not saying keeping them in check, as in do not feel anything, but if you do not know how to influence them, and if you have no idea about your own self based on your emotions, then it will not be possible for you to relate to other people. Okay. So with this, we come to the lecture on emotional, come to the end of the lecture on emotional intelligence. Then with this, we will again move on to the last topic. And with that, we will be winding up the syllabus. Thank you.